glasses. Where's my glasses?
Next to my N64.
Oh, thank you, Shelfie.
Where's the fire, cowboy?
My garage sale app listed a multi-family yard sale about 20 minutes from now. It's 15 miles away, so if I leave right now, I can make it on time.
Ooh, anything good?
They listed Wii, DS, GameCube,
Wow.
N64.
Think you'll have any luck today?
Typically, whenever somebody lists these consoles by names in a post, it's like the Wild West out there. Every man for himself. Guns blazing. You got collectors, resellers, game enthusiasts, all able to see the same exact post that I see. So the competition is a little more stiff. Hard to say, 50-50 odds maybe. I mean, I found your Grape N64 at a yard sale for $10.
That's right.
I found your Mega Man 2 and 3 for a good deal. So you never know. Anyway, I have to be going.
Bring me back something good?
I'll try.
Andy?
Yeah?
A little goodbye kiss? No, is that so hard?
No.
Up, up, up.
Yeah.
Don't forget to show Listy some love.
Okay. Ah! What? That was supposed to be a high five.
Maybe wait until I'm awake next time before I go.
Hello and welcome back to Fort Worth Game Hunting. We did it. We were the lucky ones today. Woo! Yeah, alright.
Hooray!
Excellent.
Yeah.
That's right, Shelfie. You were lucky too. Listy, sorry, close but no cigar.
What?
We found something, but it wasn't quite on the list.
Ah.
So, before I go into today's great finds, I'm going to go into yesterday. I walked into a pawn shop, came across Pikmin 2 on the Wii.
Woo!
This was $15. Not bad for this game. I own it on a GameCube already, but I wanted the Wii version as well to add back here.
Exciting.
That's right. So, see if I can tell this story right. So, they opened up their multi-family sale this morning at 8 a.m. We left the house at about 7:45, so I was for sure, somebody else was going to beat us there. I showed up to the house. It was like in a cul-de-sac. There was nobody there. It looked like nobody lived there either. No signs out, no nothing. So I just parked for a second, and I was looking at my phone to make sure I read it right. It was for April 1st, and I was like, oh man, I hope this isn't some dumb joke, but it crossed my mind that it might be. So I parked, I was looking at my phone, and then some dude pulls out of the driveway and pulls up next to me and says, hey, I'm about to go put out some signs, but I'm about to open up. And I said, okay, well, I noticed that you listed some video games. You listed like N64 and all this stuff.
Exciting.
And he was like, oh, yeah. He said something like, you better be glad you're here because that stuff goes fast. And I was like, I don't really know what that means. But he said, I'll be right back. And when I get back, will you help me open up my garage? And I said, oh, yeah, sure. No problem. So I'm in my car, I wait for like 5 minutes, he comes back, I get out, nobody's there, nobody else pulled up, it was just me there the whole time. So let me describe the guy first and foremost, this is kind of funny to the story. The guy was kind of young, maybe like 27, 28 years old, somewhere like that. He looked like I don't know how else to put it, but he looked like a rich kid. It's like the house was kind of like a mansion, but it was like an ill-kempt mansion. They didn't keep very good care of it, but he took me to the backyard where there was a swimming pool, and the swimming pool just wasn't taken care of. A tree had like fallen in it and all this stuff, and he was like, oh yeah, just follow me into this room. So I followed him into this huge house, but the house inside was really cluttered. Looked like a 28-year-old lived there and nobody else. The first thing he showed me was the GameCube, and I was like, oh cool, GameCube. It was on a shelf still, like somebody'd been playing it recently. I looked at the GameCube. It was the silver one right here. I was like, okay, cool. And I was like, you also said N64? He goes, yeah, let me go get it. As he goes to get it, I pop this open, and we've got Smash Brothers Melee in there. I was like, all right, this is a great start. So he brings back the N64 up. He said he's got 10 games with it. I'm expecting an N64 with 10 games. And he comes back with this. Yeah, that's right. It's complete in the box. I lied. It's not complete in the box. It's a box with the N64 stuff in it. No styrofoam or anything like that. So I'll go through the 10 games. We've got 007 GoldenEye, Ocarina of Time, Mortal Kombat Trilogy, Star Wars Rogue Squadron, Wave Race 64, Winback. Don't have this one. It's going in the collection.
Woo!
NBA Hang Time. I also don't have this. This is going in the collection.
Woo!
Star Wars Episode 1 Racer, Diddy Kong Racing. I got one more over here. Command and Conquer. I don't have this one. This one is also going on shelfie.
Woo! Yeah.
That's right. Let's look at the contents. We got the, it came with one of those Super Pad 64 controllers. Regular N64 controller. Console itself. And we've got a couple memory cards and some manuals. Manuals are for the games I just showed you. So, the really exciting part about this is, yeah, I mean, it came with the box. That's wonderful. And this one is better than the one that I have up here.
What are you talking about? This is the version with the atomic purple controller.
That's all very true, but I'm pretty sure that at some point in time, some kid drew on your lettering. So that's why I'd like to replace it with one that does not have any drawing on the lettering. So, we'll be switching these out.
That one is just the standard gray.
Well, that's the way it goes sometimes. So, he shows me that. Totally excited about it. The GameCube. Now, as I'm packing the stuff up to leave, I noticed something really, really fantastic that I didn't notice before. A ton of GameCube controllers, okay? Here's a black one. Spice Orange. Silver. Another black. All GameCube brand. Surprisingly, or oddly enough, 2 Nintendo RF adapters for the NES. But here is where I've never ever found this before, and I was just so pumped to see it. Oh, let me undo it first so you get a better view of it. This is the Hori GameCube Game Boy player controller. Now, I've seen these before, not in person, but I've heard people talk about them. I've seen them online. They just look really, really neat. Supposedly these were made for the Game Boy player, which I didn't know. So you could play Game Boy more 2D games a lot better with your D-pad. It has no analog with it. So yeah, I'm very happy to be adding this to the collection. So at this point, I am stoked. And he says, hey, would you mind putting this stuff down for a second? Come help me open up my garage. It's broken. I said, sure. So we walked together, and I helped him open up his garage. And it was, in all fairness, it was difficult to lift up. So we did. He was like, all right, cool. I'll discount whatever you buy by $10, garage door opening discount or something. I was like, oh, great, you know. At this point in time, I have no idea what he wants for all this stuff. I just know that I want all of it. And so, as we're walking out, I said, oh, you also mentioned you had DS. He goes, oh, yeah, follow me. He takes me to, like, a laundry room, and he's got this Nike box. So, I'll show you what I saw first. I saw this black DS case. Really sleek looking. It's got, like, a fingerprint on there. Like, intentionally, with a very beautiful black DS. It looks like it was never played. I'm not going to open it up, but it looks immaculate. The 4 games that came with it are Final Fantasy 12, Tiger Woods PGA Tour, Brain Age 2, and Call of Duty 4. That was cool. But what really caught my eye was this little bag right here that was also in the box. Reach in there, and what do we find? GBASP. This is a black one. This is also just in fantastic condition. This is AGS 001. I thought I might have had this one, so when I got home I double checked, and I have like a more of a charcoal color than I do this. In the camera it looks like it's exactly the same, but this one's actually a little more of a gray tone, whereas this is more of a jet black right here. So I'll be holding on to this.
Woo!
Inside of it, well, I already took it out, but let's take a look at the games that came in this little pouch right here. Okay, we got LUNAR Legend, Yu-Gi-Oh! And this is what I was saying, we were close but no cigar when it came to listy. We have Metroid Zero Mission. Metroid Fusion is on my wish list.
What?
So, sorry, maybe next time.
Ah!
Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. We got Zelda 4 Swords, or Link to the Past and 4 Swords. Final Fantasy 1 and 2. This is amazing. Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance. another copy of LUNAR Legend, and Pokemon Fire Red version. So, all that stuff I just showed, he did the math real quick. He's like, let's see, I'll take this for this, blah, 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 blah. He goes, I'll give it to you for $125, which is a phenomenal deal already. So I reached in all my pockets and my wallet, and I just started handing him all the cash I had. It amounted to $114, which is all I had. And I said, I was about to say, you know what, just hold on to the DS. That's fine. I can take everything else. And he said, no, just take it all. So all of that for $114. Woo! Pretty exciting. So we're going to be adding stuff on the shelfie here.
Yeah.
Nothing off of the list.
Fudge!
And I guess that's it for today. But I want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.